pay $30 every day. And even if you eat cheaply, you're gonna be like, I don't know, 15 at least. And I'm not gonna
This is so
pay
sad.
$15 every day. I
Can
would
we get
much
5
rather
gifted
just
so that Ellie can afford to buy lunch?
disappear into the bathroom for a minute, chug a can of beans, and come back.
The bathroom?
Well, I'm not gonna chug beans where my coworkers can see.
No. No. Ellie, no. Ellie, no. Ellie, no, no, no. Ellie.
They would fire me.
You were trying to buy me lunch coupons. You went to the bathroom to eat a cold can of beans with a spoon.
Well, usually I wouldn't have a spoon at work.
Right, so you just chugged it straight out of the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's like one other girl who works on my floor. The odds of her coming in and seeing it are very low.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But still, buy some lunch, please.
Honestly, it wouldn't be better than beans.
In beans in the bathroom? It would be.
I too would prefer to not have to eat my beans in the bathroom, but unfortunately, the world is not progressive enough to accept me as I am.
Why not just? Don't they have like a cafeteria there?
Yeah, they have a cafeteria and they have food there.
Isn't it free?
It's free, but then you have to go and sit with someone.
2,801 gifted a tier 1 sub to Choffers.
Man. Okay, you would rather go to the bathroom to drink your cold can of beans than go to the very nice, fancy, all-inclusive cafeteria.
Mm-hmm. I went there the first few days, but then everyone was like, "Oh, you're new, sit here." And then after that, they stopped saying that, and then I didn't know where to sit, and I didn't know if I was allowed to keep sitting with them, so I just drank my beans in the bathroom.
I'm so sorry. You should make friends with your coworkers and sit and eat lunch with them.
Noctosumbra 07 gifted a tier 1
I don't
sub
really
to
know
the greatest
how?
Bushik.
That sounds sad. Listen, I'm like a nice person to work with. You know, I work hard, I'm nice, I ask you about your weekend. I just don't really know how to move to the point where I could sit at your lunch table.
Well, literally just ask. Like, what? No one's gonna be like, no, go to the bathroom and drink your beans.
You don't know that! It's weird, it's weird. It feels like child behavior to walk up and be like, "Hi, I'm Ellie, what's your name? Can I be your friend? Can I sit at your lunch table?"
Yeah, that's why you don't approach it quite like that,
How
you know?
do you
But
approach
it's like,
it then?
I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah?
Let's go for the beans.
You don't ask if you want to be friends, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Well,
but
then
there's
how
really
do
no
you
need to
find
go to the
out?
bathroom. Can I sit here?
You just shuffle up, eyes down, bags under your eyes, in your turtle hoodie, and you're just like, "Can I sit here?" That sounds menacing, dude. That sounds like a threat.
Some of these people you already know as well, right? Like you must recognize them. Some of them know your name.
Yeah.
You know some of their names. Yeah. So you're already acquaintances.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that weird to be like, "Can I sit here?" You know?
Do you not get a lunch break at your job?
So, our lunch break is completely optional and flexible, so, like, you can take it whenever, but,
Okay.
yeah, you don't... It's not like it's
NYC
mandated.
lunch.
So, you know, I don't know, they like that I work so much.
They like that you work so much. Your employers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
But you should still take your lunch break.
Ellie 2025.
Well, do you? Do you take a lunch break?
I don't work.
You don't take a lunch break, do you?
Sometimes I do, actually. Today, well, I mean,
Yeah, you don't, do you?
No, I do. No, I do take lunch breaks. I do take lunch breaks, actually. Normally, What I do is I will get lunch, and I will watch an episode of a show on Netflix while I eat, and that's my lunch break. So I do take lunch breaks, actually. Sometimes I do, actually. Today, well, I mean,
Yeah, you don't, do you?
no, I do. No, I do take lunch breaks. I do take lunch breaks, actually. Normally, what I do is I will get lunch, and I will watch an episode of a show on Netflix while I eat, and that's my lunch break. So I do take lunch breaks, actually.
I'll support
You guys are
Hypertrain
going
for a
crazy, by the
Twinkle
way.
Pop
Thank
Cute
you so
streamer.
much. Thank you so much, everybody. I didn't even... Oh my god, I have not been thanking you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. IDM, specifically, thank you always. Thank you so much.
Do you know why they're paying you?
What?
It's to give you the confidence to sit next to your coworkers for lunch and not eat beans in the bathroom.
If you
I
shotgun
don't
a
know,
can of beans
dude.
in front of everyone, you will become an
If it's
instant
that
legend.
important to you, I'll give it
Urban of
another
folk,
shot.
Let time tell.
It's that important to everyone here. I can assure you that everyone feels very strongly about this.
This is what I did in high school too. I just wasn't sure how
Sit
to
down
sit with
next
people
High
in
to
the
someone
lunchroom,
you
so
know.
I just
Task.
sat in the
Task
library every
completed.
day.
Likely
and
they'll
pretended
talk.
I
Okay,
had to
library's
study.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, library's okay, but like friends? Where are your friends?
Where are my
Had
friends?
friends?
Well, I made friends
Where
in
you had
college,
friends?
and then I
Yeah.
would sit with them, and then if they weren't around, I would just keep beans in my backpack
The backup can of beans in case your friends weren't around.
in case my friends weren't in the lunchroom.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's yep, that's unfortunate. Actually.
You ever? I mean, listen. The beans aren't the sad part. It's the bathroom part, right?
Ellie,
The
practicing her
beans
paycheck
amplify
on
the
Tuesday.
sadness by a fair
Also,
amount, I'll
Ellie
be honest with you.
sleeps on
You've never
toilet
just
to
had
chug
like
a can of beans.
room temp beans,
Legitimately, never in my life.
but you're British.
Yes,
Y'all love beans over there.
we do
You put them
consume
on
a...
potatoes and stuff.
That's true. We do that, yeah.
Ain't no way.
I'm not gonna eat them cold out of a can.
It's not.
and especially without a spoon, I'm not gonna chug. It's so bad. That's so bad.
Are you picturing it?
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate. It really is.
It's not the kind that comes in just like the bean water. It's the kind that comes in the sauce.
In the bathroom.
I'm not just drinking the salty bean water.
Ellie. You can sit with your coworkers. You know, you're an adult now. I'm gonna assume you weren't in high school, so you can,
That's
you can
such
figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Were you an adult in high school?